And the cavalcade reflecting the amount of beauty pageants that we have in Gibraltar. This now is Mini Beauty Queen. It's Cyan Maskil and First Princess Aisha Bossano just going past on your screen now. Paul, let's go back to you.
Yeah, it's going to get very loud in a second. The Sea Scouts band is just on the way over. In the meantime, I've made myself some new friends. Hello, who are we?
I'm Salma. I'm Drake. Haley.
And have you guys been enjoying the cavalcade so far? What did you make of Monsters, Inc.?
Monsters, Inc. and lots of them.
And marks out of 10 for what you've seen so far. What would your marks out of 10 be?
10.
Got to be a 10 maybe 11 out of 10.
20.
20 out of 10. Wow, the cavalcade is going very well this year. And you guys had a very good idea because the sweets aren't being thrown off the floats, but you've got your own sweets, don't you?
Yes.
And who is guarding the sweets?
Me.
Is your mum? Your mum's got some in her bag over there. Can we get mum over here? Hi, mum. You've got the sweets. How many have you got there? Have you got enough to go round?
No, not quite.
So I can't have any.
You can have one bag.
Can I? Okay, well, you know what? The cavalcade, they're not throwing the sweets, but I've managed to get hold of one bag. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the cavalcade.
I'm not quite sure who's more disappointed, Paul, the children or you, that there are no sweets this year. Okay, there on your screens now, Gibraltar Sea Scout band. We're telling you the Sea Scouts celebrating 100 years in 2014 and getting ready to continue performing in Main Street. The live music, always a great element of this family event, bringing more people together and being a part of the Three Kings Cavalcade. We've seen 3 of the floats go past already. We still have 2 more in each of the sections, 2 more to come in the senior section and 2 more to go in the junior section. We've already seen the first prize in the senior, which was by Mickey and Friends. It was Monsters, Inc. And you've also seen the second prize in the junior section, which was Greece by the Laguna Youth Club. Crowds showing their appreciation for the band, pipes and drums of the Sea Scouts, who will now continue marching up Main Street as the parade continues this evening. Always taking place on the 5th of January in the evening, like we're saying, come rain or shine, never fails to impress. following the band is the Reenactment Society. They've been taking part as well in the cavalcade for a number of years. You might have seen them up and down Main Street on a Saturday morning, reenacting the ceremony of the keys. The Reenactment Society also part of the parade, and here come more of our beauty princesses. Right now on your screen is Miss Glamour winner Tessa Brito with her two princesses, Leila Askus and Geraldine Victory. Seen some of the others go past there at the leading the way of these three cars is Miss Christmas. It's Naya Gilling, Gisela Ignacio and Jolene Parodi. And we're also seeing go by Miss Teen Model, which is the car in the center, Staff Arruya, Daniela Morillo and Kaylee Lara. So that's Miss Teen Model, Miss Glamour and Miss Christmas going by now. Some of the kids are singing along, and plenty of confetti being thrown from the floats instead of sweets this year. Here comes the second prize in the senior section. It's Magical Christmas Kingdom. It's been put together by a Vineyards Estate. The entertaining committee of the estate have got together for the first time this year to support the Three Kings Cavalcade and creating a snow scene for the event this year. They've been at it for the last few days, working hard with children from members of their entertaining committee and neighbours. Everything produced by themselves, including the costumes. That's the Vineyards Estate taking the second prize. And perhaps, you know, Paul, we were talking earlier about more people taking part, encouraging others to come forward. More estates could perhaps, in the future, that's an idea, get together and produce something in true community spirit to support the cavalcade. Just a thought which we're putting out there, and if it's estates, LOL Productions and more, the merrier.
Yeah, James, that's a very good idea. We're going to speak to some of the girls here from the Vineyards Association who've come together for this. I've got Natalie over here who's kindly agreed to talk to me. Natalie, great costumes. How long did all this take to actually put together?
To actually put it together, 2 days. But there was a lot of planning beforehand. This has been done by mums and dads, so a lot of hard work, but it's worth it in the kids' faces and having them a good time.
And I like your costume here. What kind of look are you really going for? Like an ice queen?
I think it's a winter snowflake. We've got the ice queen on the float, so I think we are like the maids of waiting of the ice queen.
So no sweets, but you do have lots of this going, lots of confetti. So you're going to keep firing that off?
Yes, I'm saving some for my family who are a bit further down, so it's all nearly gone now.
Great, enjoy the night. Can I get a hug as well? Oh, we want to see more estates here, James, in the future. Vineyards setting the tone this year, maybe more in the future. That would be good.
That would be absolutely fantastic, and congratulations once again to members of Vineyards Estate for your well-deserved second prize in the senior section this evening for your Magical Christmas Kingdom. A few more floats to come, which include the third prize in the senior section, and we still have to see that first prize in the junior section. That still hasn't come by, the first prize in the junior section. So let's just check which one's coming up now. As you can see, Main Street's still very, very busy with people of all ages. Here's Once Upon a Time. It's another of the entries. And this is the third prize in the senior section. It's been put forward by, again, you know, families have come together. The Lopez and Askus family, they have a huge family, and more than 40 people from the same family are taking part in this float, and they decided to call it Once Upon a Time, just to open the facility and facilitate as many people of their family to just come in costume from their favorite Disney character, superhero, anything from the comics, from the books. A mix and match there, taking third prize in the senior section. Once Upon a Time. That's Lopez and Askus family, and more than 40 members from the same family taking part in that. I think that possibly, Paul, there goes your walking kettle too.
I was going to say, we're going to catch up with a ladybird. We're going to catch her off We're going to catch a little bit off the cuff here. There's a ladybird. Hello, Miss Ladybird. Are you enjoying your cavalcade experience? Turn around and say hi to the cameras.
Really enjoying it.
And tell me, this is the family exercise. How long did this actually take to put together?
3 days.
Really? You must be a very organised family.
Yes, we are indeed.
And would you appeal to other big families in Gibraltar to come forward and, with a float next year?
Yes, of course.
Anyone you want to say hello to especially?
To my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, they're in UK. They're not here with us.
Good. Well, you're going to get left behind, so I'm going to let you crack on. That's Miss Ladybird, who one of the family members of the float that's just gone by. Again, another great idea for the future, James.
Thanks, Paul. And on your screens now is a third prize of the junior section. It's produced by the Youth Service, and they are supporting Gibraltar Team 54. Of course, 2013 was a huge year for Gibraltar football, and we made it into UEFA, and Gibraltar Team 54 being supported by the Youth Service, who've teamed up with the Rockettes. They are the cheerleaders for our event today, and they were performing at Casemates earlier, supporting Team Gibraltar, supporting the red, white and blue. And they've taken third prize in the junior section. That's been produced by and put together by the Youth Service. And full of activities is the first prize of the junior section, the first 4 scouts. This is their scout section. Join the adventure, life is an adventure. And depicting many of the activities that they have, that climbing wall there, waving, kids waving at our cameras. They also have the mountain bikes, the canoes, a monkey bridge. That's apparently what it's called, Paul. We really have to try this one out as well. And this is their scouts, which are the 10-and-a-half-year-olds up. The scout section, as we were telling you earlier, the first 4th scout group take it in turns to bring their different age groups every year. And by promoting their activities and once again supporting the cavalcade, they've taken the first prize in the junior section. And this is in fact the last float coming past us this evening. 7 floats supporting and making up the Three Kings Cavalcade 2014. Join the adventure. Life is an adventure and an inspiration there, complete with confetti cannon. And Paul, this is the last of the floats that we're seeing, I suppose. Were people just generally reacting? Have they enjoyed it?
People seem to have really loved it. I've got some friends over here. Hello, guys. What's your name? She doesn't have a name at the moment. Hi, what's your name?
¿Y tu nombre?
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Lo has pasado bien?
Sí.
¿Te ha gustado? Okay, we've got some visitors across the way in Spain, and they have enjoyed the Gibraltar Cavalcade, which is good news. It's going really well.
Fantastic. It's been enjoyed by people local, from people from across the border, and people of all ages. Is now just behind the floats. They all start to disperse. Some of them making their way homes. Others have bookings in local restaurants. Others staying around for drinks with family and friends. As we get one more shot of that first prize in the junior section, 1st and 4th scout. Paul, thank you very much for bringing us all the action from Main Street. Did you enjoy that?
James, that was great fun, and I can tell you, from everyone down here, the marks out of 10, not just 10, not just 11, we've had a few 20 and 25s out of 10, so people seem to have really enjoyed the cavalcade, really getting into the swing of it. And sweeties, you know what? Who needs sweeties? I don't think we do.
I agree, and it's good for everybody to have enjoyed this safely. As you can see there, loads and loads of people, thousands, who've lined the streets to enjoy the Three Kings 2014, sponsored by you, of course, the community, through your donations to the GBC Open Day. The GBC Open Day, which was started way back in the 60s, precisely to support this event, and continues doing so more than 50 years later. You've been watching GBC Television live this Sunday evening. From Paul Grant and myself, James Niche, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure bringing you live coverage this evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.